Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of not Ozone Skyblock Reborn on the Fractured Flask channel. So, I went to record Ozone Skyblock Reborn again, and it was lagging again, so it occurs to me that it's something to do with that specific mod pack. So until I get that figured out, it's unrecordable. So you'll be getting a double dose of Cisco's Fantasy Medieval RPG Ultimate Edition every week until I get that figured out. So hopefully you can stick around for the ride, because it's gonna get interesting pretty quick here. Because I have done some progress. And if you look here, we have magic of both kinds. So I've made the adventurer's armor. I found some gold. That's a whole story I will tell you in a minute. I've killed 5 creepers, which took forever. And then I made this flimsy journal. And then a couple things down the line. Also, my voice is still recovering a little bit from being sick, so apologies for that. But first thing, the gold. So you'll see this large pyramid here, and you'll also see there's a hole in it. So what happened there was one of those towers with the exploding chest that we ran into last time spawned in that. So I was able to walk up around the edge of it, up the pyramid, grab the gold out of the chest, and then escape. And it has now blown a hole in the side of that pyramid, which honestly is kind of fun, because it means I might be able to get in and out without a water bucket. But I also have built some stuff. I built a bedroom, labeled Flask's house, hang in there. I've put some shelves with some basic equipment and food. I relocated our warp stone to its own little thing. I'm not sure I like how I've done this, but I've done it. These torches are just on normal sticks, which you can place, which is fun. I've set up our standard Fractured Flask storage room. Still one empty chest there, but we are a little more organized. And then I started sort of mining down. So let me show you this. This is crazy. So we mine down into a water-filled cave. And then if we head down from that, we are in a massive cave. Which is one of the reasons mining is hard in newer versions of Minecraft, is because they upped the caves. So now we're kind of just not able to mine all the way to bedrock. But I have a plan for using that, because we're doing some magic today. And the main magic mods in this pack are Iron Spells and Such, I think it's called, and Ars Nouveau, which is a spiritual successor to the old Ars Magica. So, before we do that, though, as I was killing mobs and looting chests, turns out there's this cool mod that will give you stuff to stick in your pockets, but you can only have 2. So these are the ones I have. This one I just got from mining up cobblestone, I think, and it can give you extra loot when you're mining. We have tool scraps, which I think a tool broke and it became this, which will increase our durability, essentially. This I got, I think, from a chest, which lets you have more loot in chests. Not a lot, but some. And then from sleeping and waking up, you get this dream catcher. So the 2 things I think I'm going to put in my pockets are going to be, for now, the dream catcher in the left pocket and the tool scraps in the right. And then we're going to keep the adventuring kit in our shulker box. And we're going to store the lucky rock away, because we don't really need that. Next, I found this supply ship in a chest. This is for mine colonies, which we aren't going to get into yet, but I am going to place it. So I've done some little pre-work and figured out where this is going. And the pack I want to use, unsurprisingly, is Medieval Dark Oak. So if I put this out here, Mine Colonies is a pack that lets you build, or a mod that lets you build a village. Oh dear, I've messed up. Focus. A mod that lets you build a village and staff it with citizens and expand it and all of that. So that's going to go there. Now, I'm not entirely sure what's in this. I think there's stuff in here somewhere. I don't think it's loot chests, but barrel. There's some stone shovels. There's not a lot in here. I think most of it's below deck. So we'll go check that out in a second here. Alright, down below deck. Anything interesting in the barrels? We have water bottles, dried kelp blocks. We have decorative barrels. Dark oak logs. Those I'm gonna take. Just cuz. Now, if they could have dark oak saplings, that would be great. We've got stone, cobblestone. Anything else that we can take? Beds, those are fun. Food, I'll take that. And anything in here? Cartography tables and a chest. No, I think so. So these are for building your builder's hut, I think, which I will get to eventually, but not for a while. Also, you may have noticed this random loot chest. I grabbed this from that little structure out there on the water. I wasn't sure if I would need to get rid of it or not, but yeah, that's where that came from. So there's just a loot chest here now. I might put it out somewhere where other people can get it, because I have gone ahead and claimed this whole island. We'll need it eventually. And as far as I can tell, there's only one other claim out there. So yeah, this is our island now. This is Fractura, as we're called. And just in time to go to sleep before we get started on magic. Fantastic. All right, let's get started on some magic, shall we? We're going to start with the inscription table for iron spells. And I don't want it there. I want it there for now. We are going to build a wizard tower soon. I haven't decided if I want it on the coast or up above the rest of the buildings yet. So drop your opinions in the comments. But also, I made a backpack just like this, and then you can upgrade it with iron, and I got some more gold. So let's get the iron stuff out here. The way I understand this works is you put in your spell book, and then you put in the spell you want, and then click this. Lightning. Okay. Electrocute spell. If I take this out, and I then... Where did I put that? Let me look at the iron's keybinds here. Category, iron. Oh, I haven't bound them, so we're going to bound... Cast selected spell is going to be... Nope. What keys do I have available? Z. Okay. Open spell wheel is going to be left control, because I don't use that. Spellbar scroll modifier. I don't know what that is. So, if we hit left control, we can do this, and then... Okay, and it seems that blue bar there is our mana. So now we can just... Oh, it's on cooldown until you stop. Okay, I wonder how much damage it does. Okay, that's pretty easy. And then spell wheel. So let's put some of the other spells in here, shall we? And where's my book? There's the book. Okay, let's put in summon horse. Scribe it. We'll put in oak skin to make ourselves stronger. We will accept the quest and get the firebolt spell. Put that in there. And we will scribe summon polar bear. I don't know what the ink is for. I guess it's for crafting scrolls, but we now have this, and that goes where? Oh, it goes in the spellbook slot. That's cool. So now we just can do stuff like this. Casting, summon horse. And now I have a horse. It's not very fast. It's not as fast as us, but okay. Awesome. So that's iron spells. Next is the more complicated one, and we use this scribes table from Ars Nouveau, and we place it there. And basically, I made this spell book. And this spell book, you open up, and you can craft spells with the runes you know. So I've made 2. I added a projectile rune. Uh-oh. Oh, nope, that's fine. Projectile rune and a harm rune to make a magic missile shot. So when I click it, I was too close. Come on. Magic missile. And that is basically a weapon. Come on. Go down. I want to hit it. It's not meant to be. But I can also cycle to break block, which is a projectile also, but with the break block thing. So I can break blocks at a distance now, like this. Boom. Okay, so that's the important backstory that you need to know, because if you click it on here, you can make more runes. And if I accept this quest reward here, other wisdom scrolls, let's just accept all of it for now. Not gonna accept those yet, because I don't know what to do with them. Grab those. And a couple more firebolt scrolls, so that's fun. Okay. So in the backpack, I have created some stuff. And if we chuck this, we'll select that, and it will ask for resources, and then it will go away. 10 minutes, such a long one. And now we have another glyph. And if I click this, it unlocks it, and we can use it as a component for our spells. So, the ones I have lined up a few that will increase our fortunes greatly. So, if we do crafting, we can basically have a crafting book with us in our spell book. So we'll learn that. And, in addition, amplify. We don't actually need this crafting-wise until later, but we want it because it helps with a couple things we're going to do today. And as I was saying, as you click stuff, the more runes you know, the more mana you have. So, if I now throw the lantern and... Nope, not yet. Where is... Conjure Mage Light? That's the one. Now throw the lantern. And a torch gives us basically magic torches. And if we... What else did I have on me? What else did I want to do? Oh, yes. Item pickup. Item pickup, which will allow our spells to pick stuff up. So throw those on there. And I think that's everything that I wanted to make. Okay, glyph of item pickup. So now, if we open this up, and we modify our break block. So if we have projectile, break, amplify to increase the mining level, I think just once, and item pickup. Do you see where this is going yet? So, if I shoot a projectile over there, that was a bad choice because I already had a dirt. Let's do this. Projectile over there. And now it's in my inventory. So, now comes the fun part. Because if we head down here, and we go down into... Let's block this off now, because otherwise we'll be pushed off the edge. So block that off for now. And now, from up here, if we do... this, I can mine from a distance without putting myself in any sort of danger at all. Let's grab some copper, shall we? Copper. Let's grab... How far can we go? Can we get that red thing? We can! What was it? That was redstone? Alright. See? This is why magic was going to change our lives. Because mining things from a distance without being in any sort of danger will allow us to increase our gear quality without dying repeatedly. Okay, so I've made a couple more spells. We have Break Block here. I've made Mage Light, which will essentially let me projectile place light, which I have amplified to glowstone level. And then we can just get rid of them if we want. And then Craft, which I didn't do properly, so I can demonstrate this now. So Self, Craft, Create should open up a crafting bench for me at the cost of mana. That's pretty cool, because now I don't have to go back anywhere to get a crafting bench or anything. I can mine at a distance. I have lightning. Oh, I summoned it again. Darn it. Let's do Firebolt, shall we? Let's see what happens if we shoot a Firebolt. Boom. Heck yeah. Awesome. So, yeah, we have magic. Next, we want the Tier 2 spellbook. Because the Tier 2 spellbook, and also we're going to have to make another one of these eventually, because, you know, all the way along. Tier 2 spellbook is created with blocks of quartz, 2 blaze rods, an obsidian, and 3 diamonds. And this will allow us to use a glyph called Extract, which applies Silk Touch to our break block effect. And once we have Silk Touch, we can get spawners. And once we have spawners, we can modify them with Apotheosis and basically build a crazy, crazy mob farm that we can control and adjust however we want. So, yeah, I think that's probably going to do it for today. I am going to work on Ozone Skyblock Reborn. Hopefully we can get back to that soon once I figure out why it's lagging anytime I go in there. But for now, you get more of this series. And the plan for this series, I think, is get an XP tome to restore these levels before we die. Get a better spell book, because we're gonna need to go to the Nether for that. And get working on enchanting and equipment and all of that stuff. And then maybe we'll go exploring again. Oh, right. I was gonna make the Builder's Wand, which will let me place mine colony structures when that comes up. Oh, that was wrong. Never mind, I'll make that later. If anyone knows how to get rid of this horse, let me know, because it's kind of annoying. Yeah. That's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching. I apologize if you prefer the other series, but sometimes you can only do what you can do. So, until next time, later.